helped me lose 31 pounds. 31 pounds. And by the time I lost the 31 pounds, I was pregnant. Okay? Hey everybody, wagwan. Welcome to Daily Vitamin D. It's your girl D here. Like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. Okay, thank you. Also, hey guys, look, checking out my Christmas colors. It's not Christmas yet, but 'tis the season to be merry. Anyway, so today I have some information for those who are struggling with PCOS. This video is for the ladies. If you're a gent, you may not want to watch this. You could go, unless if you have a female in your family, maybe your wife, your sister, cousin, somebody, your girlfriend, whatever, is suffering from PCOS, then you can watch the video, unless you're just interested in herbal remedies. Okay, so disclaimer, hey, I am not a doctor. Whatever information I give here is just from my own experience, and it's just my advice based on the research and based on everything that I've done personally and with other family members. Okay, but ladies, I am here to help you today. So let's get started. Okay, so our topic today is PCOS, and if you see me looking down, it's because I do have my notes, because it'll be impossible to remember everything that I wanted to talk about. All right, so PCOS, a lot of women, they suffer with PCOS. It's polycystic ovarian syndrome. So many women suffer with PCOS worldwide, and it is very frustrating. So you want to have a baby, right? Well, let's get down to it. PCOS is generally linked to either genetics, insulin resistance, and excessive weight gain. So I'm here today to tell you how we can deal with it. Well, the first thing we could try to attack is genetics. We can't help that. Maybe your mother had PCOS, whoever, all your aunties, they all had PCOS. What are you going to do about it? You can't. That's your genetics. Okay. All right. Let's moving on. So insulin resistance. I'm not sure if you know what insulin resistance is, but it's basically your body's producing insulin whenever your sugar goes up, but your body's not reacting to it, because it's like, you know, when you get used to something, it's like, example, you're at the gym, you're lifting 10 pounds every day, and you're like, why isn't this working? Because your body got used to it. So insulin resistance. So here are some symptoms that I have researched and I wrote down. Enlarged ovaries, and they contain follicles that surround the eggs, but they rupture regularly. They rupture every week, every month. You know, you feel that pain. Let me see. You feel the pain where your ovaries are. You have two sets of ovaries on the left and the right. So you feel the pain, and most times you're wondering, like, what is going on? And sometimes you feel it in the middle of your cycle, which usually, even for regular people, well, let me not say regular people, but people without PCOS, you always feel some tenderness / some pain in your ovaries in the middle of your monthly cycle. It has a name. It's called Mittelschmerz. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. So usually you have ovarian cysts. Every minute you have a cyst. You're wondering, what the hell is going on? How do I get rid of this cyst? I don't know what to do. It hurts. I'm very annoyed. All right, that's one symptom. Another symptom, which is the most common symptom, is irregular periods. Irregular periods, ladies, we know what that is. You don't know if you're pregnant. You know, you went bare the other night with some guy, and then a couple weeks you're wondering, oh my God, am I pregnant? Am I not pregnant? Even with your spouse, you're wondering, is this it? Is this it? I don't know. Irregular periods. You may see your period every 2 months, 3 months, all that. If you have 9 periods, if you're having 9 periods or less per year, yeah, you probably have PCOS. 3. My other symptom is excess androgens, which is, it's like a hormone. So your male hormones increase, and then you start getting facial hair, chest hair, your arms are hairier, you just your whole body. You're like, oh my God, am I Tarzan? You have hair all over, and a lot of ladies, they are embarrassed about it. But what are you gonna do? You didn't make yourself. You didn't cause this thing to come upon yourself. So I mean, either you shave, wax, pluck those hairs if you feel like it. If you're conscious about it, which a lot of ladies are conscious about the hair, you just shave it, pluck it, whatever you can do to minimize it. And oh well, deal with it. One thing I like though, like in Jamaica, a lot of women, I even growing up, I used to see a lot of women and I'm like, ooh, she's strong. And it's the culture. When we see women with hair on their chest, we don't think, she has PCOS. No, the first thing we say, oh, she's strong. She's strong like a man. And they usually are. I'm telling you, somebody's coming to mind right now, but I will not say who it is. It's not a family member. No, it's not. Okay? So yeah, the excess hair, that is a sign. If you have facial hair, probably PCOS. I'm sorry. All right, and my last symptom here is mood swings, depression. You're so moody. You 1 minute you're happy, you're laughing, you're the life of the party. The next minute, you want to kill somebody. The next minute, your boyfriend can't talk to you. Your husband can't. Your children are afraid. For those who already had children, they're afraid of you. We don't know. You're like a ticking time bomb. We don't know what to expect. Is she in a good mood? Is she not? You got to tiptoe around you. And I know it must feel awful, despite I'm just making light heart of it because I too have, I've been through this, so I know, okay? And like I said, my family members too and friends. All right, so so now that we've covered the symptoms and the causes of it, let's look to the solutions of it, all right? So my first tip / advice, remember guys, disclaimer, is to have a good diet. And yeah, everybody says that. It's not easy, yes, we know. But I'm going to give you some practical tips. So remember, if this is caused by insulin resistance, if this is caused by excessive, weight gain, a lot of weight gain, especially if you just shoot up, yeah, we got to curb that. So step 1, curb your sugar. Sugar is a killer, I swear. Sugar is a killer. Let me tell you, I know sugar is a killer. And I'm addicted to sweets. I have not a sweet tooth, I have the entire mouth sweet. I just love sweets. And yeah, it's terrible. So 1, you got to curb your sugar and processed foods. So example, look, when I eat too much sugar, then my knee hurt. And it's always the left knee, for God knows why, I don't know. But it's always my left knee. And as soon as I pause sugar for 2 days, I pause my sugar and I take my CMOS, the pain is gone. My knee pain, gone. So I'm telling you, sugar causes inflammation. If you love yourself, you want to have a baby, right? Okay, delete the sugar. Processed foods, delete it. Minimize it. Whatever you got to do. It's hard because, it's America. Everything is processed. It's the modern world. Everything is processed. So I'm not going to tell you, just go cold turkey. I can't even talk. I'm not going to tell you to just go cold turkey, but the chips, the cookies, the cakes, all things of which I love, I may add, just you got to cut it out. Yes, it's the holiday season, right? But I'm not saying you can't enjoy your holiday. You can still eat some cake, but everything, just minimize it. If you're going to have, it's either you save it for Christmas Day or for a birthday, but otherwise, leave it alone. You go to the store, try some nuts. Get some cashews, some peanuts, something. Leave the sugars alone, okay? Curb inflammatory foods. Hold on, I thought I just saw something. Okay. Not me being nosy as usual. So yeah, remember, ladies, this is our hunt for a baby. We want to get a baby, okay? This is my tips. We're trying to get you a baby. And also, getting rid of the discomforts. So my next thing was all anti-inflammatory foods, which we mentioned, processed foods and the sugar already. Next thing, anti-inflammatory. What am I saying? Inflammatory. Sorry, that's what I meant. We're gonna get rid of inflammatory foods. No more KFC, no more Burger King, all those. And ladies, listen, even if it's hard, I'm not saying forever. Let's try it for a week. Let's try it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And if you're gonna have fast food, because let's say once a week. Let's do it once a week. Remember, think about the baby that you want, okay? Think about the baby. Think about how beautiful they're gonna be, and the little giggles and the smiles and the tiny outfits, okay? Stay focused, eyes on the prize. You want a baby. All right, so the fast food, how are you gonna fix that? I suggest meal planning, or do what I do, cook in big batches. So let's say if I make food on Sunday, then I cook enough, and trust me, that's gonna last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. If by Wednesday you're tired of it, then you make another big batch, to serve you throughout the week. Or you do meal planning. But I know we're working people, and sometimes we don't have the energy, and sometimes we just can't be bothered. We really don't want to be bothered. It's a lot. But you can do it. You can do it. Remember, Dee told you. You can do it. Small steps, okay? All right. Oh, also, alcohol. Stay away from the alcohol. Alcohol is no good. No bueno. No good, okay? All right. Next thing is coffee. Coffee is a stimulant. Coffee is a diuretic, meaning it takes away the water from your body. You ever notice when you drink coffee? Right away, you want to poop. You just pee. You feel so thirsty. You need water. You're so thirsty. Stay away from the coffee. Okay? Here's what I'm going to say. Hold on a minute. Okay, so ladies with PCOS, it causes adrenal insufficiency, meaning our little adrenal glands that are right here inside, of course, where the kidneys are, not at the front, here. So the adrenal glands, they control our hormones, etc. When you have PCOS, your adrenal glands, they don't work too hot. They don't work too hot. So drinking the coffee and all these stimulants, I know everybody likes the sodas, the Monster drinks, Red Bull gives you wings. This ain't giving you wings, honey. You got to cut it out. So PCOS. So anyway, what I was saying, the adrenal insufficiency, right? Since you already have that in your body, you don't want to be drinking too much coffee and too much stimulants and all these diuretics and all that crap. Cut it out. Because you know why? It raises your cortisol levels. Cortisol is a stress hormone. The more you raise the cortisol in your body, remember, your adrenals are not working. They're not working already. So why are you pushing them overtime? You're already spreading them thin. Long story short, cut it out. Next thing to stop. So in the morning when we wake up, right? I'm going to tell you, these are like some replacements and stuff. So your morning drink, here's small steps. Your morning drink, instead of drinking the coffee, which don't think I hate coffee. I don't hate coffee. I like coffee just like anybody else. But remember, you want a baby, okay? So in the morning when you're drinking the coffee, don't drink it. Okay, so in the morning, when you make your morning coffee, don't do it. Skip that step. Instead, drink green tea. Green tea are filled with antioxidants, and that's what you need. Anything anti-inflammatory, that's what you need. Also, you could drink the soursop leaves that I've mentioned before. I will put the link in the bio, and my shameless plug. But also lemongrass. Lemongrass is a very good anti-inflammatory. Okay, so I think my phone froze up. All right, so as I was saying, in the morning, skip the coffee, ditch it. Drink some green tea. Anything with antioxidants, drink it. Forget it. Don't put no milk in the coffee. No put no milk in the tea. Because I know even some Jamaican people and other people I know, they put like sweet condensed milk or creamer in the coffee. Don't do it. Forget the dairy. Forget it. Why are we even drinking dairy? But anyway, whatever. Skip the dairy. Antioxidant green tea. Soursop leaves tea. I put the link in the bio for that. Lemongrass tea, which is very good. Let me show you what lemongrass looks like. So this is what real lemongrass. Oh, it smells so good. See, I walk the walk. You know, for the most part. So this is lemongrass, people. It smells wonderful when you boil it in the morning, because sometimes I snip it up and I just put a little bit in the pot with some water and then I sweeten it, or I even drink it unsweetened. So that is lemongrass instead of coffee. I'm really trying to just to be healthy, not for a baby though. Okay. What else? Hold on. So for sugar, if you're missing the sugar, you want the sweet taste in your mouth, then use fresh fruits. Use agave syrup. Use stevia, fresh stevia leaf sweetener, honey, even honey, you know, the real honey especially. But even honey, just use it instead of the sugar and the processed sugar. Cane sugar, the real sugar. Just use real sugar. It doesn't even matter. Okay? So why is my phone freezing up? Anyway, I don't know if you heard what I said, but I was saying that you could use stevia leaf, sweetener, and honey. Yeah, those things you could use. All right? So the main goal is we're trying to lower your blood glucose. Get the sugar down. Because remember, insulin resistance. That's what we're trying to fight. Weight gain. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to lower the blood glucose. We're going to start eating more fruits. 3 to 5 servings a day. You could eat 3 servings. 1 apple, later 1 banana, later some berries. Put some berries in your yogurt. Whole grain. So instead of the rice, ladies, let me tell you this. When I say rice is a killer, rice is a killer. And Caribbean people were addicted to rice. Spanish people, we're all addicted to rice. I don't know. We need help. Hi, I'm Dee and I'm addicted to rice. Okay, so rice is no bueno. I remember when I was trying to have well, before I had my second son, right? I remember I had irregular periods. I wouldn't see a period for like 2 whole months. So when I got pregnant, I wasn't even aware. I wasn't even aware that I was pregnant. But I had stopped eating the rice a little bit, and my cousin also did the same thing because we both had PCOS. Hormones all over the place. So the only thing is I didn't get the beard. I didn't get the hair because it didn't reach that far. So another thing that I did was I took wheatgrass. Wheatgrass shots. I'm telling you, wheatgrass shots. Wheatgrass, life-changing. I used to just go to the smoothie shop next door, and I would get a wheatgrass shot every day. By the second day, I had so much energy. I was working doubles. I didn't even know. I didn't even realize. I was like, Then I did some digging, and I found out wheatgrass is so good. It's good with diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, everything. It's so good. And it's packed with vitamins, chlorophyll. It boosts your immune system. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. So yeah, wheatgrass, number 1, chef's kiss. Wheatgrass, very good. Just for overall body, you know. So we mentioned the lemongrass. We did the other teas, anything anti-inflammatory, and wheatgrass. And then also, I mentioned legumes. You already know vegetables. Lots of leafy greens, not the starchy vegetables. Don't you dare. Stay away from all them potatoes and all the starchy vegetables. Yam and too much. Cut it out. Lessen your portions. And more leafy greens. Arugula, spinach, callaloo. More leafy greens. Remember, we want the baby, okay? So I have the herbs that I was telling you about. Also, this one is called Falls Unicorn. I'll probably try to put a picture up or Just look it up. Falls unicorn root. Not true unicorn. Falls unicorn root. It's good with, it has a history of being good used for fertility, menstrual issues, hormone imbalance. Look it up. Try to get some. Falls unicorn root. Mentioned the lemongrass already. The next one is the berberine. It's good for insulin sensitivity. It supports weight management. Remember, the key is weight management. Weight management, insulin resistance. As soon as you fight those two, you're good to go. Okay? And mentioned the wheatgrass already. Also wheatgrass. The wheatgrass, that helped me lose 31 pounds. 31 pounds. And by the time I lost the 31 pounds, I was pregnant. I was pregnant, okay? I was pregnant. Beautiful, bouncing baby boy. The wheatgrass did that, okay? And the next one, very popular in Jamaica, very popular in the Caribbean. This one is called dog blood. You can see, look at it. It's called dog blood. It's just dry, right? It's really dry, but it has, they call it dog blood because it has like little tiny red beads at the top. And it grows all over the place. Why does my phone keep freezing up? Okay, so dog blood is very popular. It has little red tiny beads at the top. It looks like the lavender plant, but with red beads. And it grows, it's very popular in the Caribbean. And you drink it if you have heavy periods, if you have painful periods, if you have issue getting pregnant. I'm telling you, you drink it for what, how many days they say? 9 days or 7 days. You just drink it a couple days. Dog blood. It will free you up. You better be prepared to go buying onesies. I'm telling you. And you got to stay consistent. So I think that's all I have today about PCOS. If you know any other, also some doctors, they prescribe metformin. So they'll give you metformin, which metformin is a diabetic medication that helps with lowering your blood glucose. So you see there's a trend here, people. Let's connect the dots. Blood glucose, weight gain, weight management, insulin resistance. Those are the things. Once we treat those, you lose that weight, you're good to go. You're good to go. And also pray. Don't forget to pray. Pray, pray, pray. God can answer all our prayers, and you got to use faith. So I have a story about that, but the video is already too long. So I'll tell you about that. If you want that story, I'll tell you about that next time, okay? How to just use your faith and prayer, and you'll get a baby. I swear. Anyway, all right. Thank you guys for watching. Leave any comment, any questions you have, or any tips that you may know. Just leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Bye.